Krista.
Hey, Sarah.
We're back for another 12 Pots of Christmas.
We're talking about a fun topic.
What are we talking about?
I was waiting for you to ask me. We're going to talk about a topic that's near and dear to our hearts, our curly hair.
Because we both have curly hair.
We both have curly hair and we both have experiences with said curly hair. So why not have the listeners learn a little bit more about us through curly hair?
I love it. But you and I have very different curly hair. Like, I feel like there's many different types of curls.
There are. High level, if we talk about, there's curly hair types. So it goes 1 through 4. 1 being straight hair, 2 being wavy, 3 being curly, 4 being coily. And then in each section of that, there's A, B, and C. So you could be 1 ABC, 2 ABC, 3 ABC, 4 ABC. And then so I think most people have a combination of a couple of those different types of hair. And then, of course, if I could take it back to the beginning of like how come some people have curly hair and some people don't have curly hair. It is based on the way that your hair grows, based on the shape of your hair, I guess, follicle or cuticle. I don't remember what the right term is. So for those that are visual, imagine that your hair is growing through like a hole. A hole in your scalp, right? And if your hair is straight, that hole is going to be completely circular. But for those that have curly hair, that follicle or cuticle is going to probably be more crescent shaped. So if you think about like when you are wrapping Christmas presents, how appropriate, and you have a ribbon that you like rub against the scissors to make it curly, like, and it kind of curls the ribbon. That's kind of like the shape of your follicle or cuticle will determine how curly your hair is. So a little bit of science for those people that are wondering.
Thanks for the background. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, one other thing also is that everybody's curly hair is different because some people's hair can appear frizzier than other people's, like have defined curls, and some people's hair can appear shinier than others. And that has to do with like the porosity of the hair, which is like how well the fibers in the hair are like open to receive moisture. So anybody who's wondering what the porosity of the hair is, pull out a strand of your hair, put it in a cup of water. If after, I think like, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 seconds, if it sinks to the bottom, highly porous, stays floating, not porous at all, very hard to get moisture in there. And if it's halfway in between, then you can figure that out. So that all has to do with like how your hair responds to like products and stuff. Dun dun dun.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what type of curly hair do you have, Krista?
I probably have a combination of wavy and curly, maybe a little bit of coily, but not really, but probably somewhere in between. My hair is kind of interesting because it's actually not curly all the way through from like root to ends. It's actually wavy and then it curls kind of at the end. So I got to do my own little hacks to enhance my curl pattern.
And what do you do to do that?
What do I do? So my hair is really long and it's really also prone to getting really matted or knotted, especially at the back of my hair. So the back of the very top of my hair, where like my crown of my head is straight. So it tends to get knotted because it's like, girl, we don't curl. So what I have to do normally is I have to like brush my hair out in sections in order to detangle. And then I do like twists. So like I just kind of divide it in two and it twist it on itself. And then because the ends curl, then it stays. But it helps me kind of get a curl pattern closer to the root of my hair. And that's what I do at night or at work. That's what my sister says. She's like, but I have to, because otherwise, like, my hair will get so knotted that the best way to keep it like from being detangled is to have it in like sections.
Gotcha.
And another fun fact about me is that even though I've had curly hair my whole life, I've had straight hair for a significant part of my life. It's only in the last decade that I started wearing my hair in its curly state. So most people that know me only knew me with straight hair.
Oh my God. So you would straighten your hair every single day?
Yeah. So I had a flat iron and everything and go to the hair salon, get my hair done, try and like maintain it, try not to like sweat or do anything to like, because if you have curly hair, as we know, if you have curly hair and you straighten it, You better stay. It better be the dead of winter. You better not work out. You better not be caught in the rain because it basically will revert as soon as any kind of moisture hits it.
Yeah, exactly. Even like in hot weather, if it's like too humid or whatever, like your hair is just like, it's a goner.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting because I read that like curly hair tends to be more dry, prone to breakage, obviously frizzy, tangled. So it's pretty much everything that you've said. So why did you stop straightening your hair? Just because of the damage it was creating?
Yeah. So I've had long hair all my life, and for a period of time I was going to a hairdresser and my hair wouldn't grow past my shoulders. I mean, in my curly hair state, my hair is to my shoulders in a curly state, but when it's straight, it's actually all the way down my back. So another thing is curly hair, people, the curlier your hair is, the more you can be prone to shrinkage. Any guys that are listening probably understand what shrinkage is. But yeah, my hair wouldn't grow. Like, it wasn't growing in the way that it normally would. And when I talked to my hairdresser about it, she's like, well, maybe it's just hormones and you're just like getting older or something. And I'm like, girl, I am too young to like have my hair stop growing. And so I decided, and then I was chemically straightening my hair as well. And for whatever reason, I was convinced that was going to give me cancer. So I stopped doing that and then said that I'm going to like transition of like growing out the chemicals in my hair and then start like wearing my hair natural. So, and my hair was short then. That's when I had a pixie cut. And I decided that would be the time that I would stop wearing my hair straight. So anybody who's had heat damage, if you put enough heat on your hair, your curly hair, it'll stop being curly. So here I am looking like some kind of weird reject elf from Santa's workshop for the first 2 or 3 years trying to grow out my straight hair into curly hair.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. What a process.
Yeah, I was ugly for a couple of years and I had to sit in that for a while. It's just like wasn't a cute. It didn't sit right in the curly state on my head. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
But at least you're like you're bold and you're confident to change up your hairstyle over your life, because I have not. My hairstyle has been the exact same hairstyle since I was in kindergarten. Like, it has not.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Been the same.
So let's talk about.
I don't even know what kind of hair do I have. I have like short. I don't even know. Bob like curly hair, Afro like hair. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I guess you'd fit. It was your hair kind of looks between wavy and curly, but it's hard to tell because if your hair was longer, that curl pattern may look different, right?
Maybe, but my hair is different because my hair doesn't grow down. My hair grows out like a literal afro, like literally out.
She's showing you with her hand.
I'm literally like to describe it with my hands. I have tried to like wait it out and be like, no, just wait because it'll eventually fall. It'll fall. It doesn't fall.
Ooh.
It just continues to grow out and out and out.
Interesting.
And like literally, I know. Literally, I get my hair cut every like 6 to 7 weeks because it gets too big and too massive and I can't control it anymore. And I have to go to the hairdresser and chop it off.
Have you been going to the same hairdresser your whole life?
No. But, when I was thinking about this episode, the first some questions that people have asked me over my years of having my hair, my entire life, they're quite funny. And maybe you can relate to a few of these questions.
Sure.
So I'd say like the number one question that people ask me is, can I touch your hair?
Yeah.
Or they don't even ask. They just like dive their hands right into my head. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. What is that? What is that about?
It's rudeness. I would say that a lot of people of color would also relate to that, Sarah, because I think everybody who has hair that's quote unquote different for some reason inspires people to feel like they can like invade your space and like touch your hair.
Yes. It's so funny. Another question that people ask me is, do you have to do anything to your hair in the morning? Yes, of course I do. I don't wake up like a goddess. I wake up and I have to like style this beast. Like, come on.
So tell me about the styling part. So it's been you like what do you say, 6 to 7 weeks you have to go cut? Like that's a big deal.
Yeah. During COVID times, it was quite tough. I was like trying to learn how to cut my hair. No, 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 no. It was bad. It was very big at that time.
Ooh. So tell me, because yeah, it is. One thing about short hair is one, okay, you get to like maintain like a bit of like control over it, but you have to style it every day because it's short. So what does that styling look like for you?
It honestly depends how I sleep that night. Like maybe like one side of my head and it completely flat, and then I have to like puff it out, and I have to put the product into it to like make it look normal, and then just like style it a little bit so it looks like I'm not, crazy, and then I just go on with my life.
Touching on a really good thing about curly hair, like curly hair things, it's like your hair, like as soon as you lay on it or like push it back on something, it goes flat. If you don't have like the coils, right, it'll basically go straight and flat and yucky.
This is why I don't wear a hat.
Yeah, you can't wear a hat, definitely, because you're gonna get hat head, and that is not gonna be cute.
Yeah. Another question that people ask me a lot is, have you ever straightened your hair? Yes, obviously. Of course, I've tried. A hairdresser tried. My friends have tried.
Really?
And you know what? While someone is still straightening my hair, Kristen wants to try. We'll do it live. No, just joking.
That would be
straightening my hair. No, it not. While someone is straightening my hair, and they're like still working on it, they're like curls will like try to poke out and will try to curl even though it's already straightened, because like it takes like hours to straighten my hair if you're just like doing it at home.
Sure.
But like you're not even finished, and like the curls are just like, no, we're coming out. You can't tame us. So yes, I have, and I can't. I just can't. And then
your hair is short.
It's no question. Very short, yeah, but it's thick. And there's a lot of hair.
So do you have to, what about detangling? Does your hair easily tangle or no?
Well, I don't even bother detangling. Like my hair is, like I cannot detangle it. If I were to put a comb through this, it would be a frizz ball.
Oh, of course. Yeah. But that doesn't, frizz is a detangle.
No.
Yeah.
No. Tangle, like if I run my fingers through my hair, like it's fully tangled.
Oh, so interesting. I wish we'd done this in the video episode, because Sarah is obviously showing me with her hands the different parts of her hair, and I'm like, I'm glued in. Like, this is the best episode ever.
It's so funny. And then the final question that I get is your hair naturally curly? Yeah. Do you think I just do this every morning?
Your hair is a loose curl, so it's not even like it's like coils where it's like, oh, do you like put it in little rollers every night? Like, which reminds me, have you ever done a roller set before?
No.
Oh, you should get a Dominican blowout.
Thanks.
It's just you put your hair in rollers, it's wet, you put your hair in rollers, you go under the dryer, dries your hair, and then after you come out of that, then the hairdresser will blow dry your hair out to further like straighten like the ends. And then that will keep for a week or 2 weeks if you want it. Like nothing.
Gotcha.
Nothing's gonna unstraighten it unless, of course, you again work out or go swimming or be out in the rain.
Yeah, you get it wet. Yeah. That's too funny. But in like my mom's side of the family, like that's where I got my curly hair. My mom has curly hair just like me, and my grandma has curly hair. So does your mom have curly hair too? And like, does it kind of run in your family?
I have my mom's hair, which is like wavy. So I have my mom's texture hair, and my sister has like my dad's texture hair. So yeah, it's in between curly and straight. And I think I have both textures of my parents in my hair, which is why like this top part, crown of my head is like straight, which gets matted because it's like not curly. It's not straight. It's like wavy. But then again, it's straight, and then little ringlets at the end. It's just a bunch of mixtures.
Yeah. Do you wash your hair every day? Because some people do, and I want to know if you do.
No. I will say that my hair was prone to being dry even when I used to wear it straight, and like people with kind of mixed textures hair wouldn't be washing their hair every day, number one, because it's too drying. So I definitely don't do that. I probably should go and wash it from like a product buildup standpoint. I probably should wash it like every 5 days, but I stretch it to like a week. So I'll still like rinse my hair, and like maybe re-put product in on like a daily basis every other day, but like washing is once a week for me.
Wow, nice. And is it, I find that like once I wash my hair, like it takes like half the day for it to actually dry.
Mm-hmm. My hair, so if I were to like wash it and style it and not like do the twist like I say, my hair wouldn't dry for the whole week. The middle of my hair would never dry.
Oh my God.
So that's another reason why I have to like put it in little sections and make twists to like create like air pockets for it to dry. Otherwise it would
That's
never.
funny.
So on vacation, my hair
Wild.
stays wet for the whole week I'm there, basically.
Got it. Wild.
Which is another thing we should probably talk about, that for those with curly hair, it operates different in different temperatures in different parts of the world.
Yeah.
So I'll be rocking my perfect curls, taking this style to like Mexico or Jamaica, and then get off the plane and you can feel your hair grow. You can feel it growing, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I look like Carrot Top or something. Like, it's like I don't have a curl pattern whatsoever. It's just like I'm Diana Ross in Central Park just singing my little heart out.
Yeah. Mine's not that bad, but it grows for sure.
So that's also so interesting because you said like you don't travel. In a previous episode, you said you don't travel with a lot of products. So what do you do to tame your hair? Like, the part that I hate now about having curly hair is traveling, because I carry so much products for curly hair. When I had straight hair, it's like maybe a hair oil and a flat iron and a comb, nothing. But I'm like, maybe I need a shampoo, but it's like I definitely need a conditioner or a leave-in conditioner or the styling product, a heavier gel. Like, and you're like, nope. I travel with a carry-on. Like, can you talk a little bit more about that?
That's funny. Okay, well, yeah, I obviously pack the essentials. I guess I'm just so normal. I've done it my entire life. I don't think anything differently, right?
Yeah.
So like you've had both hair, so you kind of know what to pack for kind of both hair. I've had the same hair, so maybe to me it's not a lot, but maybe it is a lot. And yeah, I pack the normal shampoo and conditioner for curly hair. But then it depends where I'm going. If I'm going somewhere hot, yeah, probably like some sort of styling and like frizzy, like frizz, like anti-frizz thing. You're probably just more products just like contain it and make it relax and keep it together. And
okay, so you're going to be traveling shortly to a place that's tropical.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming you're going to do a carry-on, but you're not going to do a carry-on. Because, like, again, like,
no.
You're not? Okay. So then you will have real products in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, how?
Yeah. But if I was, then I would have to pour it into the little, like, travel size things. And then just like, okay, let's do this. But you have to be strategic. Like, you have to be strategic when you're packing. And then you have to be strategic, like, when you're there, too. I am. Like, if, like, I'm like, okay, am I going to put my hair in the water today? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. We're going to go all in. Doesn't matter. I'll do my hair like at the end of the day.
Right.
But if I'm not, it's like, okay, the water cannot touch my head.
Do you wear a hat in the tropical climates?
No.
Oh my gosh. I definitely do wear a hat now in tropical climates. So I do have hat head because like my head will get on fire. I will get burnt, right? Because I have a middle part. So I'll get burnt right in the scalp, right in that middle part, unless I have a hat on.
Oh my gosh. I have so much hair. Like, it's just, I feel like it would take the sun a long time to get through it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you don't have a part, so
I freaked out right now.
It can't get to anything.
No.
And then you have the top of your forehead covered as well, which is also a place that always burns for me, right here where it stops. It's like, bing.
Yeah.
Oh, the joys of curly hair and traveling.
Certainly, like, who knew? Who knew that there's so much and so much maintenance and so much upkeep?
Yeah, my sister went on a vacation recently and she did her hair in braids for the first time in her whole entire life. Like, generally, it's not something that we would do with our type of hair because it's not necessary. So she did it because she didn't want to travel with like curly hair products because she's a newly curly haired girl. She started wearing her hair in its natural state probably in the last year or so. But there's a whole other upkeep when it comes to braids. And she'd be like, if she went in the water with the braids and she came out as like carrying like a 10-pound weight on her head, she'd be like, and my sister is small, so it's just like imagine like her head like wobbling because the weight of the braids was basically pulling her down.
That's funny. I also find when you go away, like the wind, like if you're on a beach and it's windy, like my hair is a goner.
Yeah.
My hair is an absolute goner. It's like I definitely will need to like wash my hair at the end of the night.
I need to see your like vacation pictures now of like your different stages of hair so that I can like follow the hair journey.
The listeners, I will document it. I will document it for you and take pictures. And then, yeah. But at the end of the day, like I'm with my family on these trips. So I'm just like, whatever. I don't care how I look like. Are my kids good? Good.
Well, that's a whole other thing. Is a whole other episode. Like on vacation, I don't care what I look like. I don't care what I'm wearing. Like it's like you become a different person on vacation. You're just like flowing, hair's an afro, ass is out. This is me. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
Also make sure to commemorate all your good hair days, because one thing we didn't talk about with curly hair is that no two curly hair days are the same. You could do the exact same thing every single day, and it's just like, no, we're not doing that today.
That's so true. It's like with your makeup too. Like sometimes you have really good like makeup days. It's the same thing with curly hair. Just like Chris has said, you're gonna have like bomb curly hair days that you are like, I need to take pictures now because I look amazing.
Yep.
But then you're gonna have awful ones that just like you're just like, what? I don't understand. Like, do what you need to do, hair? Like, hello.
And then the weather's never cooperating on the days that you have like a good hair day.
Yeah. It's really fun. Is there anything else you want to add to our curly hair episode?
No, not for now. I think we can leave it open for a part 2, but as always, want the listeners to weigh in. Definitely want our curly hair listeners to weigh in. What do they do for their curly hair routine? What are some things that people misconstrue about curly hair? And if you like what you're hearing, as always, give us a rating if you haven't already. Definitely follow us. Knowing that you like our content helps us and inspires us to create more content for you. We definitely engage with all our fans on the social media channels. Every episode description has a link to all our socials to make it easy for you to follow us. And we are going to be back tomorrow with another episode for you guys, all the way up until Christmas Eve's Eve. So don't get sad. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I'll see you tomorrow, Krista.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.